Joined now by Syracuse head coach Gary Gait in advance of Syracuse's Sunday 7:30 game against Towson. We'll open it up for questions.
Gary, can you just kind of give us the initial reaction to the seeding, the opponent, location, all that Sunday night?
I think we're thrilled, just to be back in the NCAA tournament, to get a top four seed. That's always a goal of mine. Going into NCAA tournaments, you want to be in the top four. We did that. I would have been just happy to get in, but I think it shows, the level of our schedule and, the toughness. There's top three schedule in the country. And we had enough success to earn that 4th seed, so we're happy about it.
A lot of your team has not had this experience before playing in the NCAA tournament. How have you been relying on the guys who have, like Jake and those guys?
I think we've just been, trying to coach them what it's like. They've had one shot at a playoff game in the ACC, so they took it on the chin there, and hopefully they learned from that. And, we certainly talked about it a lot, and we've tried to prepare them and make adjustments, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to be ready to play come Sunday.
What are some of the biggest differences with playoff lacrosse, and what do you think the team learned the most from the playoff atmosphere against Duke?
I think the biggest difference is just the pressure you put on yourself, the pressure to perform. And, for me, it's about preparation and focus to make sure that you're comfortable and relaxed and ready to play your best game.
It's been a long time since you've played a home playoff game in the Dome here at Syracuse, which is weird to say considering it's Syracuse. What's that pressure like, and just the motivation to be able to play a home playoff game in the Dome?
Well, our guys, we have no experience as Syracuse playing, none of our players in the Dome for a playoff game. But we do have experience playing regular season games, so we'll draw upon that. And, we certainly have a few guys that have been to a Final Four, and they are excited about the opportunity, and they're letting their teammates know that, work hard, get this done, and we can move forward. So I think that we'll be dialed in and we'll be focused for this game.
To see Jake get drafted and some of the other guys get picked up by PLL teams, what's that like for you as a coach?
It's always nice, when your players get recognized and picked up as top players, and I certainly appreciate the opportunity that they're getting, and hope they do well.
You mentioned obviously getting punched in the mouth a little bit by Duke in the ACC tourney. When you watched film on that, I guess, what were some of the takeaways, either or good or bad, coming out of that game?
I thought it was pretty straightforward. We came out and, a lackluster performance. We were very hesitant all over the field. We weren't confrontational at all, and, we allowed them to have multiple possessions and get off clean shots and clean opportunities, and really didn't have an answer for what they were doing until this, really the second quarter.
How much of that do you think was the fact that Duke kind of brought a different look on attack, I know specifically, versus just being off kilter because of that pressure you mentioned?
I think that was definitely a bit of a factor, is the change of McAdory to attack. We had to make some adjustments to try and get that coverage. But, really it shouldn't matter who's on attack, who's on defense. We need to stick to our game plan, and unfortunately we just didn't do it. And we weren't aggressive on defense, and we weren't sliding, and, we gave up 9 goals in the first quarter. So I hope that doesn't happen again.
How excited are you for the postseason game to specifically be in Syracuse in the Dome, for the crowd to be potentially as big as it was against Virginia?
I'm excited because this team's done what it takes to earn that, and it's always nice when you're projected to be a Final Four team in the seeds, and now we got to go out and prove that we are.
How has Will responded this past week after giving up those 8 goals in the first quarter last time and getting benched?
I think he's done some reflecting and reset. And he's ready to go. I think he's got a good mindset right now, and I'm hoping we see a great effort out of him. His more typical effort.
What's the scouting report on Towson?
Towson's just a good team. They're defensively, they're going to mix between some man-to-man, some zone. They can put the ball in the back of the net. We just got to execute our game plan. Coach March, Coach Aquaviva, and Coach Odierna have great game plans set for each of their areas of expertise, and we just need to execute them.
Great. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Coach.